40 episodes worth of news and still not a single thing right. In fact, even that's not right, because a few of the specials didn't have news. Regardless, we're definitely not going to mess with the trend by reporting anything real now, but let's see what we've got. Rapunzel in best shape of her life after setting up Peloton bike in tower. Grown-up Goldilocks requests expungement of juvenile B&E conviction. And since this episode's all about TV, this seems like a good time for this story. Jack and Jill eliminated from Amazing Race. The new fairy tale edition of the Emmy-winning reality show The Amazing Race opened with a rousing debut last night as sibling team Jack and Jill were eliminated after trying to retrieve a clue from a hillside well in Italy. Entering the final detour, Jack and Jill held a small advantage over the last-place team of Pinocchio and Geppetto. That edge evaporated when Jack wiped out on the hike down from the well, breaking his crown and taking out Jill and 3 CBS cameramen in the process. Pinocchio and Geppetto then used a shortcut through Pleasure Island to win a foot race back to Phil Kogan at the pit stop, leading to the brother and sister's elimination. The leg was won by a different sibling team, as Hansel and Gretel adapted their legendary stone-dropping skills to navigate the streets of Florence without getting lost. The duo narrowly edged the tortoise and the hare after the hare sat down just short of the pit stop to wait for his partner to catch up, then slept through Hansel and Gretel's finish. In addition to the top finishing teams, viewers have high hopes for the duo of Ariel and Prince Eric, mainly because they won't be able to waste time bickering with each other. The same cannot be said for Jack Sprat and his wife, who struggled mightily to decide what to order during a quick food stop during episode 1. Fans are equally pessimistic about the curious pairing of Little Red Riding Hood and the Big Bad Wolf, who surged to the front when the wolf was selected to compete in a house-blowing roadblock, but slowed considerably after he ate one of Little Red's legs for a snack later in the show. We'll be back with more news right after a few words from some folks down at the mall.
Did you know you'll spend more than a third of your undead eternity in slumber? It's true. Take a look around your coffin for a minute. How's the decor? If there's a pallor that screams dead since the 12th century, then I've got the place for you. Whether you're a basic bloodsucker or Dracula himself, when you're ready to take your resting place from bachelor box to sarcophagus to the stars, come see us here at Bloodbath & Beyond. Bloodbath & Beyond is your one-stop shop for crypt and castle and all the accessories. Tired of the smell of decaying flesh when you turn in for the morning? Light yourself a couple of our vampire votives and you'll smell more blood in the water than you'll see on Shark Week. Just drill a couple of air holes first. Remember, this is Blood, Bath & Beyond, not the one-word Bloodbath & Beyond being run by Freddy Krueger across the street. Be careful when he says he'll take 10% off the top for you. But if your casket screams container store, give it the Munster makeover with your favorite brands and friendly staff you can really sink your fangs into. On second thought, please don't. Hiring is hard enough as it is. Count Von Count gives Bloodbath & Beyond 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stars. So, mist, morph, or levitate over today. It's Bloodbath & Beyond, where the only thing that sucks is you. And the store managers, and the other customers, and the board of directors, and the shareholders, and the CFO. Really, everyone. We're vampires. Bloodbath & Beyond is a garlic-free zone. Holy water, steaks, silver, sunlight, not allowed on the premises. Rewards Club membership revocable with excessive draining of life forces. Store hours sunset to sunrise. Eternal lifetime warranty not available in Romania, Mystic Falls, and Puerto Rico.
It's another advertising hit from our friend Dr. Chaffee, who holds the distinction of being the only person to do a Not Your Mother's Goose ad where I've been flagged down by one of his fans. Surely that will be a lucrative development for him in the future. While he waits for the check to clear, we'll get back to the headlines. Lumiere sculpture at Wax Museum deemed most realistic ever. Travelocity greenlights new Gnome on the Range ad campaign. And from our Music and Crime Bureau, 4 eaten as Country Bear Jamboree headlines Stagecoach. Organizers are questioning their thinking this morning as 4 concert-goers were eaten during the Country Bear Jamboree's performance at the Stagecoach Music Festival. The animatronic singing bears were already a surprising choice as headliners, as promoters sought to broaden the event's appeal, clearly not anticipating that an as-yet unidentified suspect would turn 4 ticket holders into lunch before the show concluded. An investigation is ongoing into the incident, which ironically began just as Big Al opened his classic rendition of "There Was Blood on the Saddle." Observers noted that it probably wasn't so bright to close the concession stand just as hordes of hungry bears came lumbering in to watch their idols, especially when many of the drunken spectators might introduce themselves to those bears thinking they were their Uncle Larry. Police continue to review footage of the show, noting that Ted, the one who plays the corn jug and the hoe, was mysteriously missing from the stage when the incident went down. Reached for comment, an attendee named Yogi questioned why everyone was so sure it must have been a bear that ate the guests, pointing out that he had run into 3 very hungry goats, as well as a guy from New Mexico who left his sandwich in the car. Yogi did, however, make sure to point out that he was definitely in his VIP box, along with some picnic baskets at the time in question.